Yeah, we're about to go live.
That's all right. Long as you ain't slow down.
Act like you got them skate. 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 Go live, I'm finna go live. 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 Go live, I'm finna go live.
What's up? What's up? What's up, Kane Nation? Let me know everything looks good, sounds good in the building. Don't think I ain't been seeing them comments back there to my I'm on Cuban time. I saw you in there. Where you at, man? Hold up, where my dog at? Up here. Let me know everything looks good, sounds good. And here we go. Z Synergy says, Coach, you on that Cuban time. Hey, yo, Kato Ace, my friend. All right, let me throw. All right, we good. We got Jay Blade. Here we go. We already got Peanut already in the building. Peanut, I got something special for you. It's coming up on the next show. But in the meantime, in between time, Peanut, this for you, my man. Get up out of here with that foolishness, man. Coming here talking that Alabama stuff. All right. Anyway, real quick, man. I know I'm a few minutes late. Coaches take care of some stuff. You know, it's storming here, especially for people in South Florida. If you haven't been going through that rainstorm, it's bad. It's bad here as well in the Orlando, Central Florida area. It's coming and going. But we got a lot to do, a lot to talk about. I'm opening up the phone lines right away. We're not far away. Miami Hurricanes have had their first scrimmage. The anticipation is coming to an end. It's coming close and it's coming near. Let me tell y'all something. Boy, Coach got the shakes. And you know how I handle the shakes? With a nice cup of cane juice. Hold on. Go Canes, baby. So, with all that being said, we're going to jump straight into it. I want to open up the phone lines, but I do want to talk a little bit real quick before I get started. Right here, sponsor for the night show, as always, Mr. Alex Tabio from Certified Home Loans has everything you got going when it comes to home financing. Check him out. I know rates are high right now, but get your paperwork in order because the thing may bottom out here soon. You know how it is, man. Overnight, stuff starts dropping. You want to be the first one in line. And how you do that? By having your stuff in order. So go ahead and hit him up, 305-205-1697. Also, a big shout out to him for those that saw the Cedric Baxter commitment. Man, big shout out to Alex Tabio with the commercial advertisement there, man. We may play it on this show as well. Give him that love, too, because my man been riding with me almost since day one. I'm going to say day two. You know, we were rolling just a little bit. He came in. He's been with me over a year and a half, 2 years almost. So big shout out to Alex Tabio when it comes to that stuff. Let's get this thing rocking and rolling. People talking about these Gators. I have to say, these Florida Gators, man, they've been on the road. I think they got two commitments. They got one today. I forget the young man's name. He's from Orlando area too. I forget that young man's name out of Olympia High School. They got quite a few. They've been killing the Central Florida area. So, you know, your boy ain't playing around when it comes to that, Billy Napier, but I'm going to let y'all talk about it a little bit. I do want to talk before I open up the phone line. I want to talk about Kevin Steele's defense just a little bit before we kind of get into the scrimmage. But Kevin Steele, one thing I like about him in his interviews, and I may try and pull one up. Hopefully they don't give me a copyright. But I love the way he answers questions when it comes to him and how the defense is going. He's not giving you a bunch of coaching cliches, right? He's not talking in circles. He's not talking in vagueness. He's telling you, if the players haven't learned, then the teachers haven't taught. I mean, he's taking ownership, right? He's taking it to say, look, it is our job to get these players to learn. And I've always said that as a coach. Let me tell you something. You recruited that young man to that institution and others for a particular reason. He has a particular skill set. And with that skill set, you have to now turn that into something that can be put on the football field. I find it so hard. And again, not all players. Some things it just doesn't work out. I get it. But for the majority of the cases, I'm going to go as high as 95% of the cases, maybe 95% of the cases. Let me tell y'all something. These players have the aptitude to learn. It's just, how are you teaching it? Are you still teaching it the same way you taught it if you were a coach back in the 80s and 90s? Or are you teaching it up to today's part? Like, are you using visuals? Are you using, all of the technology and all of the different things that are out here today? Those are the things that you have to find out as a coach and as a teacher. Really, that's all a coach and a teacher is. Big shout out to Smiley in the building. Oh, hold up, click the button. Coach Hayes, go Kane. What's up with you, Smiley? I ain't seen you in a while. Where you been? Glad you came by. Big shout out to everybody else. Also, the Fantasy League is here. So if you want to join the Fantasy League right here today, I'm going to put it up here in a second. All right, I'll talk about that here in a quick second. But the College Fantasy League we got 14 slots. Well, 12. 2 are already taken. So we have 12 slots open for the Fantasy League. So come on, join that. It's college fantasy, all Power 5 programs. So don't be afraid. Let's have fun with it. Hey, your boy 863 Kane was the champion last year, so he's got the belt right now. He got the donation, as we called it. So with all that being said, listen, we're going to have a lot more fun with this, especially in year 2. You know, for year 1 is usually a couple of hiccups here and there. Leon Keynes with a thumbs up. He says, Coach, what's going on? Cane juice popping, I'm telling you. Coach working on some stuff with his cane juice too. And I might tell y'all my recipe. You hear that thing clacking around in there. All gravy, baby. Yes, sir, Timothy. Big Clemson Town fan, always comes out and hang out with Kane Nation as well. I think Timothy be trying to get some pointers and some tips up in there so he can run back to Dabo. Hey, Coach, them Canes on the way. I think you might need to change it up. But we ain't telling no secrets. You understand what I'm saying? But big shout out to Timothy, man. Let's open up this phone line and let's get this thing rocking and rolling. Let's see what the people got to say in regards to the Miami Hurricanes and everything else. Like I said, we had a great time last Wednesday with Cedric Baxter, ended up choosing to go to Texas. Great young man. When I say a great young man, listen, I tell y'all all the time, I'm a Kane fan, but I'm a fanatic, if you understand. Carla, hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second. So real quick about Kevin Steele. I like what he's doing. I like the way he answers questions, and he gives people something to – yeah, give me 1 second, Shot-Town King. And he gives you food to – can you hear me? I guess he can't hear me. All right, maybe you can hear me now. I don't know. But anyway, he hung up on us. But anyway, Kevin Steele gives us pieces that we can eat off of and live off of, if you understand what I'm saying. Carla, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Coach.
All right. Give me 1 second. Let me finish this last point. All right. So with that being said, like I said, Kevin Steele does a great job. Here's something interesting that I have not been seeing, and please correct Coach if he's wrong. I don't see a lot of interviews from Coach Charlie Strong. Now, I don't know what that means. It's not a good thing. It's not a bad thing. It's just maybe he's not doing them. He let Kevin Steele take it, so it's not two different minds talking. I know he's, quote unquote, supposed to be the co-coordinator, and Kevin Steele the co-coordinator. How would they do that? It's all titles. But I don't hear a lot from Charlie Strong when it comes to the media in that sense. I've been hearing a lot of good things overall. You hear the players talking. You hear position coaches talking. But on the defensive side, you don't hear a lot of guys. On the offensive side, you hear Coach Ponce. I saw him. I saw Coach Kevin Smith, the running back coach, speaking of Coach Cristobal, Coach Mirabal, the offensive line coach, and so forth. But anyway, you hear a lot about that going on. Really quick before I get to my caller, Coke Dog in the building. Coach, I got to get bike in the fantasy league this year. Well, it's popping up right now. We only got 12 spots remaining. So after I take this call, I may jump straight into that. Shot-Town Kane in the building. Talk to me.
Hey, what's up, Coach? It's been a minute since I called. I've been real busy lately.
Now, hold on. But, I'm going to hold you accountable because Coach get jealous. See, Coach is a jealous coach. You say you busy. Hold on, because I'm going to get you right here, Shot-Town. I told you, Coach Hayes is like oxygen. I'm everywhere and nowhere at the same time. Now, I be in the background of these other shows, and guess who I be hearing calling in?
You talking about that wholesome show, right?
I'm talking about you. Wholesome show, all of them. Yeah, I be hearing you back there, man. But now I'm just teasing you. What's up with you, man? Oh, somebody says smack him. Hold your chin out about 6 inches. Get some. All right, go for it.
It's not much, Coach. No, I've just been doing my research on the Canes. You feel me? Like, I be missing all the live-in shows. I be having to do all the rewatches.
Uh-huh.
And I'm hearing this defense is gonna be something serious this year. Like, all the defensive players are buying in, and they're basically saying it's not gonna be a repeat of what it was last year. And I think they take that personally, and especially with Kevin Steele's scheme where he just puts the best personnel on the field for the offense. I think that works better to our skill set. You don't just have 11 set starters. Like, you'd be like, hey, I got 5 cornerbacks out this play, or I got all 3 safeties out this play, or I only got 1 linebacker. So I feel like that's actually the best scheme for our defense, especially with how much talent we have spread out.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm actually really excited to see how the defense is going to go. And on top of your Charlie Strong comment, I think none of our defensive coaches are real talkative. Charlie, Jamil, Kevin. I don't feel like none of our coaches are talkative. So I feel like Coach Steele is the only one that is allowed, chose to talk to the media. I don't think Charlie talks to the media. And on top of that, I feel like that's a good thing because the media's gonna try and stir some. Well, since you're co-defensive coordinator, how does that affect the skill or the decision making in the room and stuff like that? So I'm definitely excited. The offense, I feel like it's more technical, but I'm definitely excited to see how this defense is gonna go this year.
No, I mean, you have a valid point in the sense of talkative. I mean, Charlie Strong was a head coach. I mean, I know, so he's not afraid of the media, but again, it may just be all strategy, may be strategically done by the way in which they want to handle it, which is fine. I was just making an observation as a person who looks at this stuff and just simply says, okay, well, look, this guy hasn't spoken much. Like I said, I'm not looking deep into it. I just wanted to make that observation. So, and to your point, you may have a very valid point. I just want to jump between our conversation right quick. Cesar Iglesias says, my son wants me to get a little Timmy shirt, but his coordinator coach name is Timmy. My son got my son rolling. He's 10 years old. Let me tell you something. I appreciate it. So here's what I want you to do, Cesar. Get you a little Timmy shirt, right? And as soon as Coach Timmy start tripping, you throw that shirt on. All right? So you keep it in your back pocket. Or you keep it under your other shirt. So when he started tripping, you be like, yo, Timmy. And you lift that thing up and you say, hey, po little Timmy. So maybe that's the way you can help support both ways, man. But I thought that was a great comment, man. Great job, man. All right. But anyway, but to your point, Shy, man, like I say, it could just very well be that. I don't believe these coaches have it's not in their contract to do media stuff in college. Like it is maybe in the NFL where some of these coaches have X amount of times they must meet with media and especially these players, in the NFL where it's part of media contracts are part of their contract. So, in the words of Marshawn Lynch, and we can talk about that if you guys like, I know he just recently copped a DUI, but like he said, I'm just here so I don't get fined. And he had to do that because that was part of his contract. But to his point was people like to flip and turn your words. So, he said as less as possible in that sense, man. But yeah, Chi-Town, man, I appreciate you, man. Thanks a lot for calling. You gonna join this fantasy league this year?
Sure, if you want to.
Man, we got 12 spots left.
Hey, you already got my Twitter. I'll be messaging you every now and then. I have to go ahead and send me the info.
Here it is right here. I just popped it on the screen. Here it is right here. The College Fantasy League, the 2022 is starting. We're going to have a draft here soon. This is what you need to do. It is a $25 entry donation, right? Donation. And you go through. We have a draft. We do the draft live. I don't know if you follow me then when we did the draft live, but we have the draft live. Cash app. If you cash app me the $20 and you see the cash app rolling is the $ Coach Hayes Football, I'll send you out a link to the email. This is important. In the notes section of the Cash App, put your email address. That's how I know how to send it to you. In the in the notes section, put your email address, and I will send the invite to you that way. So that goes to everybody, not just Chi-Town Kane, but that goes to everybody. Okay, so Cash App at Coach Hayes Football. I'm sorry, the $ Coach Hayes Football with my logo. You see my logo right there. You'll see that one. And then we'll go ahead and we'll send you that invite out within 24 hours.
All right. Sounds like a plan, Coach.
I love it, man. Appreciate it.
Okay, no problem, Coach. Let's get. Hey, we this close to the season, Coach. We this close now.
We this close. Y'all don't be high no. You don't be high no more on me either, Shot Town. Huh?
What you mean, man? Coach? I ain't been hiding, man. I ain't been hiding.
Coach, a jealous coach.
Hey, real G's moving silence. Real G's moving silence, Coach. That's all that is.
He hit me with a wheezy line. I love it. Go ahead, man. I appreciate you, bro.
All right, Coach. I'm gonna be watching the rest of your show, man.
Thanks, man. All right, here we go, man. We got a lot of people in the building. We're gonna have a good time with this fantasy right here. See this fantasy deal? We're gonna have a great time with that this year. It was a lot of fun. Coach didn't have a clue what he was doing last year, and I finished 8th out of the 12. So now that I know what I'm doing, I'm telling you, y'all in trouble. Y'all in trouble. So you better, matter of fact, Peanut, I need you to go ahead and get in this thing too, Peanut. Peanut, go ahead. I want you to get everybody from Alabama on your fantasy team. Everybody. And let's see if you win this thing. What's $25 donation between friends? Huh, Peanut? Huh? You like to hang out with us in Kane Nation? Then come on and play with us in Kane Nation. Come on, baby. Don't be scared. $ Coach Hayes Football. You'll see my logo pop up right there. Put in that $25. That's it. No more, no less. And in the note section, put your email address so I can send you the link. Everybody got that? Put your money where your mouth is, Peanut. Call or talk to us. 904 area code. Give us your name, where you're calling from.
What's up, Coach? Hey, this Studio One Live. What it do?
Studio One, talk to me, baby. What's up with you?
Hey, man, you're a jealous coach, boy. I got to call in, boy. I ain't called in a minute.
You ain't called in a minute. Hey, Jay Blaze already. Hold up. Big shout out to Jay Blaze. Done already got his spot. Brother Jay Blaze in the building. Go ahead. Talk to me, Studio One.
Boy, I got to get on the ball. I got to get me a spot, boy.
You better come get
What's
it,
up,
boy.
man? Why they keep a clamp on the scrimmage like that, man? They know we drooling for some information. Why are they doing it like that?
Because, hey, the opponent is drooling too. Huh? The opponent is drooling too. Let me tell you something. Listen, I'm going to tell you this. When I was at FIU coaching, man, they used to go through all type of footage, especially them first week games. I'm talking about local news. Podcasting wasn't as big then as it is now. But we used to go through local newscasts who may have been at the scrimmage. Local stuff just to get a glimpse of any little thing you can. Because trust me, that one play, that one trick play, that one personnel package may be the difference between you winning and losing a football game, man. I'm telling you, man. So it's tough right there.
I get. Now I hear a lot of people complaining that our receivers were doing our DBs one-on-one. But I told people, I said, man, if you a wide receiver and y'all both, me and you both, you the DB, me and you both were on a 4-3. I should beat you every time. Because you don't know where I'm finna cut at.
That's
you
correct.
Know what I'm saying? So one-on-one, the defensive backs rely on pass rush. They rely on pre-snap reads. They remind, you know what I'm saying? That's the only thing. If it's one-on-one, man, if your receivers can't get open, you got a problem.
I can agree with that. Now, if we're talking just strictly one-on-ones,
like 11 on 11, 7 on 7. You know, most of the time the receiver's gonna win that matchup most of the time.
I can agree.
That's one-on-one route. Y'all just cover them, man. The receiver's supposed to do them.
Yeah, and here's the difference. There's a difference in 7-on-7 and in season 7-on-7. Even though I'm working 7-on-7, and to most people who are behind a camera or with a microphone or with their little notepad and they're reporters or fans, they're not understanding the concept. Like you said, when you start going to in-season 7-on-7, you're working your zone packages. You're working all of those things. You're also losing some of those battles on purpose. People don't understand this. 216 area code. Give me a second. I'll call you back. We'll give you a second to get you in. You're losing. I know this sounds crazy, but just follow me, guys. You're losing some of those battles. Like you're making a bad call on purpose. Why are you doing that? Because now it's on film. So when I go in the film room, I can show you where the weakness is. So instead of me just telling you, hey, the weakness is right here in the seam area, I can show you why the weakness is. So sometimes you use practice to lose battles but to win wars. I hope that makes sense.
I got it.
You lose, so you lose battles.
Case too, also for them to like see how they're gonna react when they put in that bad spot. Like,
that's correct.
Improvise when the wrong play is being called, and who's gonna make up that coverage ground.
That's correct. And so here it is. No coach makes 100% of the right calls, bro. It's impossible. So what do you have to do? You have to put guys in bad positions to see how they react to it. But here's the best part. If I know my weakness, guess what? I know how to protect it. I'm going to give you this last piece, Studio One. I'm going to get these other callers in. All
right. Let me ask you a question, man.
Hold on, Studio. Hold on, Studio. I'm going to give you a quick example of how I used to teach players. Okay. So I don't know if you know this, but I used to say Spider-Man. Everybody know who Spider-Man is. And Spider-Man's weakness was the back of his neck. Right? I don't know if people know that. Hell, I don't even know if that's true or not. I heard that somewhere. And his weakness was the back of his neck. He could get punched in the face, kicked in the stomach, all that, whatever. But if he knew where his weakness was, he knew what to protect. By any means necessary, don't get hit in the back of the neck. You could punch me in the face. You could throw a whole car on me. You could do whatever you want to do. But if you get back here, I'm in trouble. And it's the same thing when it comes to coverages. There's holes in every coverage. So even though I have a job to protect, I know that if a person gets in here, we're in trouble. We can counter that. Hopefully that made sense. Did that make sense, Studio?
Yeah, that makes sense. One last thing before I go. What happened to Devon Perry, man? I walk on running back. I ain't heard nothing from him since the spring, man. I wondered.
I heard he's at receiver now. I heard he's a receiver. Dang. I heard he's a receiver. So that's the last thing I heard, man, from that. But Studio, let me get these guys in. 216 been calling in. He calling in right now, so he better have some good stuff to say. Hey, Studio, that boy hung up on me and didn't even say bye. My feelings a little hurt about that, Studio. Hold on, 216. Do me a favor, cut your background down. Roland, do me a favor, man. $4.99. Thank you for the dono. He said, "What's up, Coach? With all the new staff, it is typically easier for players to pick up a new defense than a new offense." Yes and no. Because offenses have gotten so good in the past 10 years, and when I say so good, meaning with the style of offense that they're playing, these defenses have to try to keep up, man. It's not the old school, 2 in the backfield, 3 wide receivers. They only going to run this route combination. I mean, you just saw that with Steve Sarkisian. They done took the receiver, motioned him to running back, hiked the ball. Now he's matched up against. I mean, they've gotten very good. So to your point, yes, typically you're correct. But it's hard to learn some of these defenses too because offenses do so much more. But I appreciate that, Roland. Thank you so much for the $4.99. 216, you've been calling nonstop, so I know you got a lot to say. Talk to us. Give us your name, where you calling from.
How you doing, Coach?
I'm good. Talk to me.
This Peanut, Coach.
Oh, hold up, Peanut. Hold your chin out. Right. Yeah, Peanut. This is what I need from you, Peanut. I've been waiting for this day, Peanut. Let me get a swig of my cane juice before I go off. Hold on.
Why y'all so delusional? Y'all Miami fans.
What you talking about, Peanut?
I hear y'all Miami fans just keep talking about recruiting. That ain't gonna help you though, Coach.
So what is it then?
You need to fire your coach.
Come on, man. I want you to come here and talk some good stuff. Now, don't just talk the talk. I want you to call in and give me some real stuff. Come on, Peanut. Get off the cane juice or the Bama beer or whatever y'all drinking over there and talk to me, man. See what happened?
Y'all delusional. Coach. Y'all
all right.
say this every year.
Peanut, I need you to form a sentence with a subject and a predicate. I need you to have more than 5 words in there. And I need you to talk to me, Peanut. Come on, Peanut.
Coach, y'all garbage, Coach. I'm just want to tell y'all that y'all straight trash.
Coach, y'all garbage, Coach. That's 4-word sentences. I need you to talk to me, Peanut. I want you to stay on the line.
We're not in school, Coach. We're not in school.
But you about to go to school. You done called in. You done listen. You done called in here. You be on time. You be waiting in the background more than the Kane fans, and I love it. I'm glad you're here, Peanut. You know I love you, man. You know I'm just talking trash to you, and I'm gonna slap that chin here in a second. But I need you to talk to me, man. Peanut, get off the Bama Bill and talk to me.
No, moonshine, Coach. Moonshine.
Okay, y'all on the moonshine. I need you to come up and give me some talk to me, man. Why? Tell me why. Don't just say we garbage. Okay, that's what you want to think, which I think you silly for that. But tell me, why do you think we garbage?
Y'all don't reduce players. Y'all don't develop players. Y'all don't do nothing but show clothes. Y'all got brand new clothes though, don't y'all?
We always gonna be fresh to death, baby. So and what? Now what?
That's all y'all worry about. Y'all uniforms and stadiums. You still trash.
Man, you come right out of a comic book.
Man, I thought you was gonna call on here and be real. I thought we were gonna have a live conversation. Like, you know, when Smooth call in,
This
Smooth call in.
fan, sir.
So you telling me all Alabama fans act like you? Can't form a sentence, drink moonshine, don't know how to form an argument?
I did school already. We talking about Miami, straight trash. Ain't gonna have nothing next year, this year, never.
This the best you could do, Peanut? Like, I want you to talk trash to me, get me in my feelings, make Coach wipe tears away. Like, this wouldn't hurt a third grader if y'all was talking trash on the playground.
This gonna make you cry. When you gonna win your own conference? When you gonna win your own conference?
This year, the last year of the conference. Let's get it.
When
now
you
what?
gonna win your own conference, though?
This year, let's get it. Now what? What's up?
Okay, I'm gonna hold you to your word, Coach.
Listen,
I'm gonna hold you to your word.
if we don't win, Peanut, if we don't win the conference this year, I'll send you a Po Lil Timmy shirt. I don't know what trailer you in. P.O. Box, what is it? Trailer 2 double Y. What trailer you in?
And guess what I'm gonna do with little Po Lil Timmy?
What you gonna do with it?
I'm gonna use him as my rug.
I love it, man. Hey, all I'm gonna tell you is, man, Peanut, I appreciate you. I really do, man. On a serious note, I want you to jump into this fantasy league right here. I want you to draft all Alabama
Before
players.
I go, Coach, roll tide, Coach.
See, he don't even listen. My bad. You ain't got $25. We take EBT also, dog. We take EBT. That boy done hung up. I done hit it hard when I told him we take EBT also, dog. Hey, A63K, talk to us, man. Fantasy is up $25. Somebody asked what was $25. $25 to enter into the fantasy league. Okay. In your Cash App, email me. I don't have it through the website anymore. I will in a second, but for today, if you want to jump in now, and Brother Jay Blaze just did it, go ahead and $25. Put in the notes section your email account you want me to send an invite to. I will send it to you within 24 hours, and you go in and register, and then we'll have a draft. Has all the information that you need up there and everything else, man. So A63 Kane, this guy right here was the winner last year. Call in for me, A63 Kane, too, man. I would love to hear you talk about our college fantasy draft, man. I would love to fill this whole thing up tonight if we can. Call or talk to us, 407 area code.
What's up? You know this is Kane football talk, man.
Man, you know I had to get my man Peanut. He was in there talking that he was in there talking that life, and he can't even give me more than a 4-word sentence, man. So I had to, I had fun with him. Talk to me. What's up with you,
Peter?
What's up with you?
Peter always said something relevant. Like he said, "Oh, y'all worried about recruits." But my understanding, ain't it the recruits that you got to worry about so you can make sure that you win in the next season?
The fact, hey, you went too far right there, even talking to him about that. That's why I just wanted to hear him form a whole sentence. That was my challenge for the day. But go ahead, man. What's up with you, brother?
Nothing, man. I just wanted to call in, man. You know, I always try to call in, say my what's ups and all that stuff, let you know that I like the way that the Canes is moving, and everybody out here that's hating, they could go ahead and they could eat a, you know, you feel me?
I feel you, man. I feel you. I appreciate it.
Heck yeah, man. But I just wanted to let it know, man. I don't care what nobody say, man. I love the new uniforms, all that stuff like that, man. But I just wanted to know what do you think? How close do you think that we'll be? I got a question for you. How close do you think we'll be with Ruben Bain?
Man, I have to be honest. I think we in there. I really think we in there. I really, in my heart, think we should be. Like, I think it's like a 98 or 99.9% chance. He got to come to the Canes. There's too many. If he doesn't come, I have to say this. Mm-hmm. If he does not come to the Miami Hurricanes, it is it is simply because he just doesn't like the Miami Hurricanes. Yeah, it's not because of coaching. It's not because of a location. It's not because of whatever else. I mean, think about who's here. First of all, it's the family tie. I know his brother is around on staff. Your former head coach is on staff. Jason Taylor's on staff. Charlie Strong, even though he won't coach him maybe directly, but he's in there. I mean, just think about all of the things he has in order to be successful. Yeah. If he doesn't come to Miami, I believe in my heart of hearts, he just doesn't like Miami. I believe that the Hurricanes, Mario Cristobal and his staff have done everything in their possible power to get the young man. And he feels like, I just need a change of venue and I need to go to another city or state. And that's how I feel about it at the end of the day. Other than that, I believe, I mean, like if I say a shoe-in cat, he should be a shoe-in cat.
Yeah. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man, because think about that lineup. If we get Ruben Bain, you got Ruben Bain, Leonard Taylor, and you got what's the other boy we just got? Najee Kelly.
They're a little older, but then
even.
No, I was saying, they're a year older, but then also let's say we go back and get the Damon Wilson that's in this 23 class. I mean, we got some young guys that's coming. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
So
I ain't gonna lie, but I ain't gonna lie, that front. But my thing I'm more focused on, I'm glad that we got Malik Bryan. We already got Wesley Bassane and what's the other boy name? Chase Smith. But that's what I'm focused on. I got linebackers. I want that front to look right.
Yeah, we got to have it. The front seven here now with the way they run offense, the front six. Those are the ones that really got to make it happen, man. But like I said, I appreciate it. People calling in left and right. We had 348 in the building. You guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button.
Oh, yeah. Let me just say this before I go. I just want to let you know, shout out to Chris Canes for life. I see you in there, boy. And then Peanut and all the other Florida fans, y'all need to just get out. Don't y'all got another lie to go to? Hey, go Canes, man.
Appreciate you, dog.
Thank you.
All right, man. We got a new call in the building, 229. Give me 1 second, caller. Let me get some love to a dono. Appreciate you, Smooth. Hey, my man Smooth in the building. Big Alabama fan. He hit me with a 1999, and I guess he wanted to put it on. He says, on behalf of Bama Nation, Coach, we sorry for Peanut. I ain't mad at you. I understand. Smooth, you know I like you. And Smooth, it would not be a Coach Hayes Football Live if I didn't tell you to extend your chin about 6 inches. Tear that face up because you're an Alabama fan. But I thank you, man. Thank you for the 1999. I appreciate it. Caller, 229 area code. I know that's in Georgia, if I'm not mistaken, South Georgia. Talk to us. Give us your name, where you're calling from.
Look, Coach, this MJ. So, it's a 229. That's only because I'm from Gifford, Florida. Went to high school where Harvey went to high school with. But I'm active duty military, so that's why I got a bad off. That's a bad off number. Well, I quarterback Jacory Brown, you know the whole lounge and bad off high school rivalry is. But I'm calling Coach because I know we got new coaches and all that, but I don't think we addressed the elephant in the room. And one of the problems that we've had for the last we go decade, Coach, we can't cover. So we banking on Ivy, Dunston, Corey Couch. Now we got to dive in. So, what you think about it? Do you think we're gonna be able to turn that corner? Even with Stevenson getting from Georgia, he got beat a lot last year. And that's just the elephant in the room. If we can't cover, coach, we in trouble.
I have to say this. In the past 10 years, there has been a decline at the cornerback position, not in its entirety, but overall. I remember having this argument with a guy one time, and I was saying, and what I was saying was, when have you ever seen a Miami DB get outrun before? Somebody may catch the ball on us, but we're talking about just flat out outrun. And that was the whole time we were, in that sense of going through this whole recruitment thing.
Right.
I think in today's game, it is hard to be completely great at coverage. I keep saying this, and I don't know, man. How old are you?
I'm 40, coach.
40. All right. So that's in a perfect age. So around that 35 and 40 and above, we still look at football through our eyes from a fan standpoint of what we knew when we were coming up and when the Canes were good. Right?
Yeah.
People do not realize, I've said this before, and I know I'm going to keep saying it. This game has changed so much that you literally have to play the game forward. What does that mean? You have to play it where guys catching 5-yard passes and you come up and tackle them. It's just part of the way because there's so many bodies out there running around. The guys are so much faster. I mean, even when you start looking at the top defenses in the country, do me a favor right here in the chat. Y'all like to Google everything. Who was the number one pass defense last year? And what did they give up on the average in the passing game? I'm assuming this. I didn't look it up, but easily, I'm going to say 175. I'm talking about Power 5. I'm talking about Power 5 schools. 175, almost maybe 200. Maybe 200.
So what you say is almost like a Big Ten now? When it's like a bend don't break?
Exactly. To the point, yes.
At no point we can't get to the point where we scared to come up, play man, play press. I think we're a little soft. We've been a little soft on the outside. Now, don't get me wrong. Now, when we had Jaquan and we had Redwine, like they probably the best, probably one of my favorite tandems we've seen since.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, they're probably the best tandems we've seen since the 01 class. Outside of that, I mean, we could go. Now, I love my Canes. I'm that hard, but I mean, I don't care if you go back from Rogers to Telemac. I mean, we was getting beat like drums, coach. That's just the honest God truth.
Mm-hmm.
I know, like a lot of people don't want to say it or whatever, but like Redwine and Jaquan covered a lot for us or whatever. So outside of them, I mean, we had the young boy Bandy, and we had I can't think who played corner. We ain't been able to come up and really attack defense, not be scared to get beat. And I think a lot of times, I know, like you said, coach, it is a different style or whatever, right? It's almost like a bend don't break ordeal when it comes to like almost, but 100 yards or whatever, but they make key plays when they need to make them.
Sure. And that's part of the game, right? Like, so the funny thing about it is just because there's so many guys, we can go through and we can say, all right, back to Bama or even Georgia, right? Georgia winning the national championship. All these different things. What were the stats? Somebody says Washington at 143. Cincinnati 169. Right. I don't know. Maybe I'm looking at the wrong thing. I'll let y'all do it because I got so much going on. But yeah, let me know where that is, and I'll definitely find that and I'll pull it up. But it just goes to show you that so many people are and they're passing the ball so much more now, right? So the more chances you throw the ball, the more chance you have of connecting the ball. You understand what I'm saying? So the game is completely different. You're going to like the game of shutouts is over. When the last time you just seen a shutout?
You gonna see it.
It's very rare. Like I'm talking about good teams. I'm not talking about,
Right.
Yeah. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, I got one. I just want to say thank you for. I appreciate the breakdown. You know what I'm saying? Delray Ease or whatever. You teach a lot.
Thank
of
you.
the fans. a lot of fans think they know the game, whatever, but and nobody ain't gonna say it, but Coach Hayes teaches. You know what I'm saying? Coach Hayes coaching us fans up, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And giving understanding of the game or whatever. So I appreciate it. Appreciate you taking the call. And I just ask you one last question: out of the cornerback group, who do you think is going to emerge as our top two?
I still think Stevenson should take it this year. He's got it. He has it. In that sense, I do think in my heart. Cut this off. I still think Stevenson should be able to be the one who leads in that sense, and you can play him in different aspects of the game and just be that guy back there from a coverage standpoint, man to man, so forth and so on.
Sorry, Coach. Excuse me. Let's take Stevenson out of it. I'm gonna put you on the hot seat.
Okay.
He made the young two, because it is what it is. Like, Coach, like I love how Ivy looks. He got the build. He's long.
I was gonna say Ivy.
He reminds me a lot of who the corner we just had. I can't think. Jesus. He went first round to Steelers a couple years back. Probably about 5-6 years back. Real long. He with Seattle Seahawks right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. But I guess my question to you, Coach, is to put you on the hot seat. Which one of the young boys is going to push for that other outside the season? Is going to push for some of that playing time, big time playing.
I think that, like you said, I like Ivy. I think Ivy's thing is a mental piece. I think he just got to mentally, you got to play that game mentally, right? And you got to be able to forget, as they always say, right? Play the next play, forget the last play, and don't let it get into your head. The second is, I know we got the young man from West Virginia, Porter. I know he's not necessarily, quote unquote, maybe a young guy that came in but transferred in. And I think that he may be a guy that will, I don't know if he'll start off there, but I think he may end up being there and just kind of earn his stripes and take it as well, because he's got a year under his belt already at the collegiate level. So I think it may be those three. So Stevenson, Porter, and Ivy.
Gotcha. With Corey playing nickel?
Yeah, Corey Couch will get in there. He'll play, like I say, some of that nickel, the striker. I think a lot of it's going to be based on personnel packaging. I think it's going to be where, depending on how bad the dude may be, and bad meaning good, meaning that they may put Corey Couch at corner and move Stevenson at the quote-unquote slot corner for the matchup purposes. So when you try to start getting that real experienced receiver into that slot, onto that third receiver spot in the trip formation, you can move him in there and you want to play man with it. So you may see that, but I think it'll be a combination of those 3 to 4 guys mixing around, and again, it's hard because I like what Kevin Steele said also. He talked about it. You got to find ways to get guys on the field. The packages do it, because now the more corners you put on the field, the less safeties you take off. Okay, so now you bring those 4 guys on, right? Now you got to start taking a safety off the field. Do you take James off? Do you take Cam Kitchens off? Do you take Williams off? Devontae Williams? Yeah. Or do you take a linebacker out and leave those 3 safeties in there? I mean, it's all about packaging at this point. So I think that's what you're going to see. You're going to see a combination based on the personnel that you see on the field offensively.
Absolutely. All right, Coach. I ain't going to hold you. I appreciate your time. I appreciate you taking my call, Coach.
I thank you, man. I appreciate those kind words too, brother.
All right, have a great one.
You too. All right, good call right there, man. I appreciate it. That was a very good call. Some people say Washington real quick. Let me go ahead and do this. I know y'all guys see that fantasy league up here for new people just popping in. 383 in the building. We are starting our second annual college fantasy football league for Coach Hayes. It is college Power 5 programs. Caller, give me 1 second. It is $25 to enter. Donation. Send it to Coach Hayes Football, the $ Coach Hayes Football on Cash App. I don't even know if I can pause this thing right here, but you see it scrolling down here at the bottom of the screen. So the $ Coach Hayes Football, you'll see my logo like this. Make sure you send it to that logo. Send it to somebody else, you lost your money. I'm sorry. And I will send you back an invite in your note section. In the note section, please put the email address that you would love me to send the invite to. That's where I will send it, and I'll send it within a 24-hour period. So you can go ahead and sign up. Brother Jay Blaze has already signed up. We may have a couple more. Let me check and see, and we'll make it happen. Caller, talk to us. Give us your name, where you calling from.
What's going on, Coach Hayes?
What's going on?
Peanut.
This ain't no Peanut.
What's
up,
going
man?
on? I just called into the show, but I wanted to tell you that I was wrong. I wanted to tell you when they were sitting there saying that I was that Miami ain't gonna do nothing and worrying about my conference. Don't worry about it. I was on that liquor, so I don't know what I was talking about. But I just wanted to let you know that yeah, he was wrong all the way around, Coach. This kid Chris Kings for life. What's up, Coach? I had to get his ass. Coach. I had to get him, and I'm gonna get him again. I'm gonna get him. You want me to get him? I'm gonna get him.
Get him.
I know so much about the Miami Hurricanes that I ain't got nothing to say about my own damn team.
Get him.
We so sorry.
Get him.
We stay always going to the championship, but we don't never have no rules to actually talk about it. So I'm actually an undercover Miami Hurricane fan because I eat my cereal with water. Because I can't get no damn milk.
Get him.
Should I go again, Coach? Should I go again?
Get him.
I'm gonna light his ass up on this one. Another thing, I can never sit here and answer a question when somebody asks me because I always dodge the question like I'm Neo in the Matrix. But I sit back and I just listen to other people because I went on the show with T2Y. Shout out to him, the Canes football talk, and the Chris Canes for life. And they asked me questions and I dodged them like I was in a dodgeball game at daggone practice when I was in the gymnasium. Because I eat my cereal with water and I drink my tub juice straight out the damn tub. I ain't got nothing else to say, though.
Got him. I love it, man.
No, I got one more staff. I got one more for his ass. I'm going to go for the jugular. I went into T2Y show and he asked me, Chris Canes for life, who is very knowledgeable, asked me, why do I keep coming in to a Miami Hurricane podcast, but I'm the main one that sat here? You know what my answer was, Coach? I sat here and I said, because I wanted you to go in here and smell that loser cologne. I wanted you to smell that. That's one of my remedial answers that I have because that's the class that I'm taking on Monday morning. But if you excuse me for 1 minute, I'm going to pass it over to Chris Canes for life, and I'm going to let him go ahead and chime in real quick because I got to get ready to go to class, so I got to get this middle spaghetti strainer and put it on my head with the Velcro duct tape, and I got to make sure that I get ready to get my shit pushed in. So I'm going to pass it over to him, and I'm going to let you go ahead and talk to him. But on the low, go Canes. And by the way, I also cheer for other teams in the SEC if they beat us to get to the national championship. So I don't know if I'm a real Bama fan or not, sir. But I'm going to pass it on to him because I know that he's a real diehard Cane. I'm going to talk to you later. Hey, get me my popsicle sticks. Get me my popsicle sticks and get the glue and put it in the bag because I'm trying to get right before I get my shit pushed in. Hey, what's up, Coach?
Shots fired.
Appreciate that, Peanut.
Boy,
I appreciate that.
I had to take
it. You though, bro.
Hey, boy, tell that boy Peanut, he look like peanut butter right now, boy. Hey, Coach got to take some cane juice out. I got thirsty after that one. But hey, you put it on him, boy. You put it on him, boy.
I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. And I came in at the right time too, Coach. I was at work. We down right now, but we're a little slow. So I decided, like, damn, I missed the daggone thing. So I went ahead and lo and behold, God working mysterious ways because the first food that was on there was peanut butter. He was on there spreading around that the Canes ain't gonna be nothing. Win your conference, sir. Let me tell you something. If we're not a threat, Don't talk about us. We're the same Miami that ain't had no money. We're the same Miami that was broke. We're the same ones that never invested in our coaching staff. We're the same ones that, as you said, Coach, try to get more for less. You said that out your own mouth, and damn if you wasn't right. You nailed it. You hit it nail on the head every single time, because that's what it was. But now we're a threat. You don't worry about people that's not a threat. Why you think a pit bull don't never go after a chihuahua? Because it's not a threat. But that don't mean you can't make that chihuahua bite your damn Achilles and tear your ass up. Any dog can be vicious, dog. That's a fact. They scared. Time is ticking. The time is ticking on them, Coach.
Hey, that boy Peanut, that boy looking like he's some Lance Boyle peanuts around here. Boy, put that boy in the bag.
Man,
boy.
he ain't even real peanut. He that vegan shit. He that vegan shit. He ain't like
vegan peanut boy peanuts. Listen, hey, Chris K, boy, hey, you did that, boy. I had to tell you, boy, you did. Y'all clap it up for my man's right here in the building.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get him. But yo, I just want to tell you, Coach, the time is ticking on everybody else. Time for them big dogs to step aside. And we ain't even got to worry about sitting at y'all table no more. We're going to make our own table. We're going to feast even better. Dig what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Canes Football Talk, bro. What's up to y'all, man? I'm going to holler at y'all. Go Canes for life.
That boy just dropped the mic on me. Uh-oh. I know who this is. This is going to be a good one. I need everybody to do me a favor. I need you to turn your volume all the way up. I need you to put your seatbelt on. I know you're on your couch. Get you a seatbelt because you might get knocked out your chair. Hold on, I'm strapping up right now. Because this is going to be a good one. Y'all open your ears for the great Miss Wilcox. Talk to us.
Hi, how you doing?
How you doing, Miss Wilcox?
I'm doing fine. Did you notice your coach was smiling last night? He had a smile on his face. Earlier this week, he was frowning. He was kind of upset. But I guarantee you, last night, on a Saturday night, he partied. He got something going on. He has these young men's mind. And he's ready. He's ready for anybody because he's getting what he wants with his coaches. And Charlie, whatever his name, he's doing a great job. But the thing, remember, he was a head coach. And the coach that's conditioned, these guys that put on weight, I mean, they balance themselves to be what they're supposed to be. Like they want to go to pro, and they're also ready to talk. But I believe that the hold on that he's having on these kids, he's protecting them because a whole lot of people's against them. And let me address the elephant in the room. We all are here at the same time. Some victories are early, some are late. This is a new coach. Let him do what he do best. He helped Alabama get up on their feet when Miami had to get down where the females decided not to stand with the black coach. Again, there's magic in the air for Miami. A lot of these kids wanted to come to Miami, but the parents always listen to that dollar sign. Remember, I keep telling y'all, the dollar is going down. And everybody's going to be $45,000 except Miami. So remember, it's going to be the Wild Wild West in a little bit. So y'all be blessed and have a nice one. But remember, keep a smile. Don't talk about anybody. Because guess what? Y'all will be championship pretty soon. It's no doubt about it. Mario is a workhorse. He's not playing, but he had a smile on his face. And I like that.
All right. I love it, Ms. Wilcox. Drop that knowledge on us. You understand what I'm saying?
You know what? It's not about knowledge. It's all of acknowledge what we once had. We can't look back to yesterday. We can only look forward what's coming now, that these young men are really working hard. And I mean, if you just wait to see the running back, it's going to be very, very good. But the thing I can say, Mario starts smiling. When a man starts smiling, you know he's going to be good. And just stand with him. You know, don't talk negative about nobody. Just get all together and say, hey, we're going to do this. And I love the uniforms because guess what? It's the reason why he picked those uniforms. You know.
Why? Why is that?
Because each kid has their own style. Each kid's going to be able to do what they are taught to do and be a representative of Miami. It's spotlight. You know, it's like, hey, Dallas Cowboys, Pittsburgh Steelers. Don't you know they wear the colors that brights up? He's getting ready to ship them off.
Uh-oh.
Especially the quarterback. He's sending him out of style.
Uh-oh.
Remember,
$1
billion, you got to bring it. You got to dress like it. You got to talk like it. You got to be like it. Because guess what? When they put you on that scale and your arms and everything measure you out for first, second, third round, he's preparing them for the future. Okay?
I'm ready to get out of this chair. I'm ready to get up out this chair. I'm ready to get up out this chair, Miss Wilcox. Don't you do it to me.
Well, like I said, keep a prayer, keep $1 in your pocket, and we'll make it. Bye.
Bye, Miss Wilcox. Boy, I almost flew up out this chair, boy. Y'all better stop playing. Y'all better stop playing. I told y'all, put your seatbelt on. She dropping that knowledge. Y'all better stop playing. Big shout out to Cos Kane, $5. Says drop peanut. I love it, man. I got quite a few people have already gone on to the fantasy. So right after this caller, we're gonna get the fantasy. I'm gonna get a list. I think we got about 4 people already signed up. Great. You'll be getting your email by tomorrow, if not later on tonight. All right. Oh, we just had some callers talk to us. Come on, callers. But anyway, I told y'all, Coke Dog, better jump on. These spots going fast, Coke Dog. Ms. Wilcox out here dropping the mic. Smooth. I'm telling you, boy, y'all ain't got him as Wilcox. Alabama ain't got him as Wilcox. Y'all ain't got the Oracle. I call it the Oracle. Y'all know what I'm talking about. All right, here we go. Caller, talk to us. Give us your name, where you calling from. 972 area code.
This is Courtney Joe.
Almost spilled my juice, Court. Boy, what's up, boy?
What's up, man?
Talk to me, baby. The Google man is in the building. Y'all clap it up for the Google man in the building.
Yeah, man. I want to tell you, your chat going crazy with all these Gators. These Gators. Hey, man, too many Gator fans in the chat, man. You know what I'm talking about? And then also, I seen somebody said the boy named Malik coming to Miami. He said somebody he can be a next Ray Lewis. That might be too much pressure on that young man. I first seen Ray Lewis back in 1993, back when they wore them big shoulder pads. Yeah, when my dude was calling the game, Keith Jackson calling the game. Ray Lewis had 15, 16 tackles against Colorado. His first game ever. So he's a true freshman. Don't be putting out the pressure on that man. Ray Lewis, man, he's a G. I always love Ray Lewis. Every time when he first got drafted, I said, how you go that late, but his size. But anyways, the NFL team, they be tripping all the time with these players. But yeah, I don't like the Gators. Like, one thing about college football, well, high school football, they always say Florida, Texas, and California got all the best players. And I can see. So when I sat back and looked at all the Miami Hurricane players and Florida State players and the Florida players that do ball in the NFL, so I'm gonna give it to Miami. I mean, I'm gonna give it to the state of Florida. They got the best players coming out of high school. But I don't like the Gators. I don't like them Gators.
Why you don't like them Gators?
And Florida State similar, but I'm not saying them. The only thing the Gators did for me was they gave me Emmitt Smith. Emmitt Smith played with the Cowboys. He did his thing. Other than that, hey man, the Gators can go.
I love it. Well, listen.
Look at them Gators.
I'm listening.
I just know that shit. I have to come on there and speak my piece about that shit, man.
I hear you, baby. I hear you.
Yeah,
I'm ready.
Yeah, man. Like all these Gators,
But listen,
they ain't gonna do nothing.
Well, listen. I had to say this. The Gators been picking up a lot of cats lately. We gonna find out what they gonna do. These cats that they picking up now don't show up until a year from now. So, with all that being said, we gonna find out. So we gonna see what's going on up there in Gator land.
Yeah.
But guess what? In Hurricane land, it's about to be a storm, y'all.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. I'm so excited. Like, I start looking at the schedule, and I'm saying, man, look at all these games, right? Like, you got us playing on the 3rd, of course. You know, we playing Bethune. You got Ohio State playing doggone Notre Dame, kicking it off. Like, there's so many games going on, man. And I'm telling you something. If y'all want to watch college football differently, here go to God's honest truth. And if A63 Kane in the building watching, let me know. If y'all want to, and Coke Dog, you can contest to this. If y'all want to watch college football differently, then do Coach a favor. I'm going to help your experience. You join that fantasy league right there. I'm talking about you're going to be watching players that teams you ain't never watched before because you're trying to win. And, dog, you'll get a brand new perspective on college football, bro. Trust me. So if you're interested, right here, it's $25 to join. Cash at me. The $ Coach Hates Football. You'll see my logo right here. In the notes section, use your email address. I will email you back the invite and you can join. All right. Don't super chat it. Cash at me. Okay. And trust me, your viewing experience is going to be way different, dog. Way different. But Courtney Joe, I'm going to let you roll, man, because we got people calling in left and right. But it's the Google, man. You got any Google information for me?
No, shit. I go off of trivia, you know, so.
All right, I got one for you. Let's just kick it off the thing. Yeah. Jason Taylor. What high school he went to, what college he went to, who did he play for, and who was his prom date?
Jason Taylor, I can't remember what high school he went to, but he did go to Akron. And he got drafted by Jimmy Johnson. And Jimmy Johnson left us, Jerry Jones, dumbass. Want all the credit. And I think Jimmy Johnson drafted him because Jimmy Johnson got an eye for ballers. And Jason Taylor was a beast. And he's coaching on the staff now for Miami.
Yeah, he coaching for Miami.
I ain't know that. So I found that shit out early when you said it. Yeah, man, trust me. I mean, he wore number 99. He's about 6'6", bald-headed. He bald out.
Listen, Google, man, sound like you need to go Google something. I'm going to holler at you, Courtney, man. I appreciate you as always. And when I get to Dallas, we going to hang out, bro. I promise you.
Yeah.
So
all right, that's a bit.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right, Smooth. I appreciate you say you just joined. All right, we're going to find out right quick, man. We're going to see how many people going to join this deal right quick. Okay, here we go. Now, on your Cash App, I'll give a list of people. I won't say your whole name. I'll just say maybe a first name. You know it's you or not, whatever the case may be, just so I know I got you in the caller. Talk to us, 256 area code. Talk to me.
What's up, Coach? This your boy Smooth, man. I ain't got nothing to do on Sunday, but hang out with Coach Hayes for a little bit.
Man, Smooth, you know you my mans in them. Only now, you know what I'm saying? But you my mans in them, Smooth. Talk to me, baby. What's up? Appreciate that dono, man. Thank you so much, man.
Oh, yeah, man. I like the little fantasy. I ain't even never played NFL fantasy football, but I tried this college, man. That sounds like a good idea there, Coach. I just joined to sign up for it.
Yeah, I saw some names come in. Like I said, I get y'all got y'all YouTube names and y'all got y'all real name. So I don't know the one between the two. But here's the deal, Smooth. If you've never done it, I'm telling you like this. I didn't do it last year. It was my first time ever playing fantasy anything, NFL, college. I'm sitting up here with a sheet of paper. I'm trying to draft, dude. This is going so fast. So let me tell you something. It is exciting. It's fast paced. But here go the funny thing. You're going to watch college football. You're going to have 2 or 3 TVs set up in your house. You're going to have your Alabama stuff on, because I know you are. Shame on you. But you're going to be flipping back and forth to these other games on commercial break to see what this dude doing, how many points he making, and all this stuff. I'm telling you, man, it'll be exciting, man. You're going to watch it way different, bro.
Yeah. So how the drafting go? Like,
we're gonna have a live draft on. We're gonna have a live draft on the channel. I think September 1st. So the 3rd is the first week. I don't know. You know what? I may change that from September 1st because I think there's some games that Thursday. So I'm gonna look at it. I'll look at it, and that's why I said give me 24 hours to get all the logistics in. I had some people working on it. As you say, boy, they hit coach with the pump fake, so I got to do it myself. But anyhow, the draft is a live draft. We're gonna do it live right here. Huh?
Oh yeah. I said I got a question, Coach.
Talk to me.
So, I know, Miami, y'all very excited right now. Y'all should, y'all got a legit coach that care. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got the coach that care, gonna put in the work, trying to get the U back to the U. So what are your expectations on how long will it take? What are your realistic expectations on how long will it take till you can see Miami in the national championship, or even at least in the college football, college playoff?
I've said this before, and I'm being very honest. I said this last year when Manny Diaz was at the helm, and I said 5 years, and I'm gonna stay on that track. Except it's been no. Listen, that was last year with Manny. I'm gonna stay on that track, and I'm gonna say we down. Even though I think we got to excelled a little bit with who we have. I say by, let me see, these are 23 kids, 24, 25. By the year 25, we will be an elite program. Not a good one, not beat one team and wreck their season. I'm talking about by 25. I'm being honest, because here's what people have to understand. And I'm going to tell you why I'm being realistic.
Yeah.
The class that just came in, Mario Cristobal had to do that in 2 or 3 weeks. He gets hired in early December. Signing day was mid-December. Whatever the case may be, had a couple of guys sign at the end or whatever. If you want to call that his class, so be it. Technically speaking, it is. But that's that. This year, actually speaking, the 23 class is technically, well, not technically, but figuratively speaking, his first full class.
Right.
And they're not even on campus yet. So they don't come until next season. Right? Then the 24 class don't come until 2 seasons. The 25 class don't come until 3 seasons. That's why I say what I say. Do I think we can do a lot with this class? Definitely. But when I'm talking about a full 25 to 28 recruits in a full class of his picking, because a lot of guys he had to stay with, whether he wanted them or not, he didn't really sell them from beginning to end. You know what I mean? Some guys he kept on board. Some guys he didn't. Some guys you understand what I'm saying? Some guys he kind of went along with, and some guys he didn't. And that's okay. I mean, your back is against the wall. You're there 3 weeks and signing day is here. Now, do I think that would have changed if signing day was in February? Definitely smooth. But I mean, bro, what he had 2 weeks, 3 weeks to try to clean up everything. So that's why I say 20. I say 25, almost 26. I hate to say it that way, but that's the truth. 25, 26 is when you're gonna really see it.
So do you think in between now, 2022 to that time, do you think Miami fans, are they gonna be that patient? Are they willing to be that patient, or like between now and then, like what are the expectations? Like what's gonna be like? Okay, we didn't get there, but we want them 8 games, or we won 8 games, but we was competitive. We won 9 games, 10 games. We won this game. We won 10 games, but we rightfully should have won 11 or 12. Hey, man, you know how it go, man. This is a microwave society, coach. Hey,
true it is.
Folks want to win right now, coach. They don't care nothing about no 2026, 27.
I totally agree,
Real
but that's
talk.
but that's the reality of life, right? And so the reality of life says it is what it is. You know how hard it is to win national championships, bro? Like it ain't easy.
Ooh,
it is not. It is not easy. I mean, so when people say this, I want to go back with you guys for a second. So let's just take you guys at Alabama, right? And again, this is an anomaly. We're talking about arguably one of the greatest coaches, if not of all time. And his first year, he goes to the Sugar Bowl and loses. All right, that's year one. Year two.
First year we go like we 500. Like
no, I'm sorry. Y'all go to the Independence Bowl. I apologize. First year, y'all go to the Independence Bowl, right?
Yeah.
Second year, y'all go to the Sugar Bowl, 12-2,
right,
and lose the Sugar Bowl. Year three, look, year three, right? Then you go to the championship game and y'all win it, 14-0, perfect record. And then the next year, y'all don't go back. You go 10-3 and go to the Capital One Bowl. What I'm saying is that did y'all lose progress? Did people lose faith in Nick Saban?
No.
Okay. Then you go back to the bowl, 12-1, the BCS championship, 13-1, BCS championship. Then 2 years straight, y'all go to the Sugar Bowl and lose it. And then y'all go to Sugar Bowl again and lose it. See, so all I'm saying is here's what I said that to say this to the fan base. Long as I feel the fan base is okay, as long as we see progression in competition, and as long as we see progression in the program, I think we're okay, because you know on the horizon you're going to get to the top. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so with that being said, think about what I just told y'all. I said 2025, right? Didn't I?
Yeah.
Okay, it's 2022. Nick Saban, 07, first year. 23, his second year. 08, his second year. Right? 24.
Right.
Right? And then 09, that's his third year. So I'm saying in the fourth year of his program, we will be elite. We will be definitely in the championship playoff series, if not earlier, if they don't expand it to more teams by then. But if it stays to the 14 format, we'll definitely be in there by then. I'm just being honest.
I got it. I feel you, coach. You know, I'm happy for y'all over there, man. Y'all excited over there, coach. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, so you know we gonna win another one, coach. We loaded, coach. I'm sorry. It's ridiculous and stuff.
Smooth. I'm gonna ask you a quick question. I'm gonna ask you, being a Bama fan, I'm gonna ask you a quick question.
Yeah. Give me one. Give me a good one. Yeah.
Nick Saban wins the Natty this year. He retires or not?
Nope. Can't see it. He having too much fun. Like he just said, like, honestly, I just listened to an interview not too long ago or whatever, and Larry Fitzgerald, he came down to Tuscaloosa and they was interviewing them, and they asked him like how did he continue to be great year after year and year after year, and not get caught up in the results of the championship. I mean, not where Larry didn't win a championship, but just being successful, being one of the top receivers in the NFL. He said he just fell in love with the process, coach.
Mm-hmm.
They're just life. That's when it comes to the process, they're just life, coach. Like you just gotta fall in love with the process, and when you fall in love with the process, the results gonna come. You know what I'm saying? And that's where a lot of folks miss life at, coach. They want to make 100,000. They want to do this goal and set this goal and whatever goal it is they want to achieve. But guess what? You got to fall in love with whatever it's gonna take to get to where you want to go, coach.
I got you.
So I can't see Nick quitting after this year.
No, listen, you're 100% right, bro. Yeah, I think he is, because I think he knows how hard it is. He's getting up there in age, and I believe his goal was to have one more than Bear Bryant. And if he wins this year,
Yeah.
he already has one more with LSU's win, but one more than him at that school. I think that in today's football right now, that would be hard to beat. That won't be, and anybody that's in the sound of my voice, as they say in church, anybody in the sound of my voice will not be alive on this earth to see another coach have that many national championships at the same school.
Coach, I hear you, Coach, but guess what, Coach? Nick chasing his son, Coach. You think he worried about? I mean, no disrespect to Bear Bryant, because Bear a great coach, but at the same time, he ain't. I don't think he. I don't even really think that's even on his mind like that. Is up and like it's definitely not at the front of his mind. It's up in Bear Bryant.
I think it's not at the front. It's not at the front of his mind. Listen, it's not at the front of his mind. But everybody has goals, and there's a Bear. I believe there's a Bear Bryant goal, right? Meaning. There's like, I'm not saying every day, like, man, if I got to win this championship just to beat Bear Bryant. No, he knows the formula. What I'm saying is his goal was to say, like, for example, when he first got there, the goal was to change the culture. Second year's goal to do this. Third year goal. You don't think his goal every year is to win a national championship? Of course it is.
Yeah.
So now you got to have an exit goal, right? For example, most people retire when they say, oh, I have enough money to do this. Or if I hit the 30 years, I'm retiring on that day. Most people can't retire because of 30 years, but they retire when they say, when I put this much money away, I'm going to do this. Like you have to set that goal, so you have to know when to end it. And I think Nick Saban is smart enough to say, that's my goal. Get out of this, and then go be the commentator for the big Home Depot game, the game of the week or whatever. Make all that money, go ride around on your boat, and enjoy life, dog. Because your years are numbered, bro. At this point, yeah.
But you know what though, too, Coach. At the same time, I definitely agree with you. But I kind of look at stuff like that a little different now. When I say that, I could see Nick Saban being so calculated. When he feel like this is last year, he gonna be like, he'll let everybody know. And I honestly could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? Just like when Brady last year come, I feel like Brady, hey, this is my last ride. I'm out of here. And he should be celebrated as such. Just how Kobe did. I'm a Kobe Bryant guy. This is my guy. Kobe like, this is my last year. I'm out of here. Take upstairs.
Yeah, but see the difference between them boys be playing through injury. Them boys be playing through that hurt. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, when he got to run down that court, boy, and that Achilles be and that ACL be twinkling, and you got to get out of bed and the flying, and so I hear you, and maybe so, man. But Smooth, listen, I'm gonna send you a link. Thank you, man, for joining us, man. Thank you for joining Kane Nation. Go ahead and throw that U up as you always do. I know you throw it up. We can't see you, but I appreciate you, man. And just know this: Bama is the second best team in the country, man. Love you, man.
All right, Coach.
All right, man. All right, big shout out to Smooth, man. Great job. Larry Frank in the building said, what's up, Coach Hayes? I see the league is back up, but all I see is last year's page. How do we access 2022 league? So if you just joining me, Larry Frank, do me a favor. If you send 25 to the Cash App, I know this kind of bootleg. Coach don't like to do stuff like this, but I had a hiccup with my tech team, and they about fired. All y'all fired over there. So Coach got to do it himself. Put 25 onto the Cash App. In the notes section, send me your email address, okay? I'll send you out an invite to that page, all right? I'll send you out an invite to that page directly, and we can start from there. So that's how you do it. Also, for you guys that don't follow Utah, go check them boys out, man. Larry, Frank, and D from Utah. Them boys got a big event coming up when we play Georgia Tech. But you all right? My caller sound like he's falling down the stairs. You all right, caller?
I'm ready. You ready?
All right, hold on. No, I thought you was falling down the stairs. I heard a bunch of clunkety clunk. All right, so
I was walking down the stairs.
Okay, I knew someone was going downstairs. But anyway, so real quick. So real quick, Larry Frank and those guys from Utah have a big event in Atlanta when Miami plays Georgia Tech. I believe it's October 11th. Please don't quote me on the date. Go follow those guys. Hit the subscribe button. It's free. And then meanwhile, while I'm saying that, 356 in the building, hit the subscribe button. Call or talk to us. I'm going to call you the man under the stairs. Talk to me, baby.
Yeah, let me just tell you something. It's not going to take that long. I know you're trying to be conservative. When you have the transfer portal and recruiting, it'll come much faster than that.
That's fair.
Right. And then I'm going to tell you right now, would you take this right now? Miami down 4 in the ACC championship. Tyler Van Dyke has the ball on the 30-yard line. He's going to drive him down the field to win the championship. Would you take that?
So say it again. Tyler Van Dyke on the 30-yard line. We're down by 4.
ACC championship.
Okay.
Versus Clemson, after losing to them previously,
Mm-hmm.
has the ball 3 minutes to go on their own 30, down 4. Would you take that right now?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Because that's what's going to happen. Because he's going to take out Clemson in the ACC championship.
I love it. I love it.
They're going to
I
beat
love
A&M.
it.
It's going to be A&M's going to be the first sign that they're real. They're going to lose to Clemson, but then they're going to get them back. Because that's the way it's supposed to go down.
I love it. No, I do love it. That sounds good. It sounds great. And you bring up a valid point about the transfer portal. I just feel like 2025 sounds like a long way away, but it's not as when people, if you really think about it, it is not as far as you think it is from a year's perspective. I know it sounds crazy, but man, it's hard, bro. It's hard. And again, I'm talking about elite. I'm not talking about winning. I'm talking about elite status. There's a difference between, for example, Michigan State last year won. They were winning, but they weren't elite, right?
Right.
I'm talking about elite, not for winning games. I'm talking about elite, an elite team.
And then now Tyler Van Dyke gets a taste of it this year and gets close. Is he going to come back?
No. I hate to say it. Listen, I could have been the one who started the University of Miami, gave it its colors, right? Named it. And if I have a chance to go to the league on a high low, I'm out. I'm
going to give you a little fun fact.
Okay.
Howard Schnellenberger was an assistant coach for Bear Bryant.
Okay.
Real symmetry here. Who was Mario assistant to? Nick Saban.
Nick Saban, that's correct.
Circle.
Mm-hmm.
Schnellenberger came in and changed the culture back in the 80s, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then now here's Mario doing the same thing.
Yeah. Makes sense.
And by the way, these fans are calling now to discredit Miami. They won't be calling next year the same thing.
Yes, sir.
Because the problem is now they can say it because there hasn't been a track record. But once you put a good season together and you become relevant, they can't call anymore. They got to do it now.
Hey, it's what it is, man. Right? It's fans, right? And it's what you got to do. It's just what it is, man. So, yeah, we're gonna make it happen, man. I'm excited.
Hey, by the way, if Cincinnati got to the Final Four last year, now they didn't have a chance to win, but Cincinnati got to the Final Four. There's no reason that Miami can't get there faster than that.
So right, and so here's my point. Can Miami make it to the Final Four, or if they extend it to 8? Yes, but let me ask you a question: is Cincinnati an elite team?
No.
That's my point. Can we make it to the Final Four in less time? Yes. But my answer to Smooth was elite status. Michigan made it last year. Would you consider them an elite program? Like
a little below. Right?
Exactly, right? Like no, but even if you look at them, they weren't kicking butt year in and year out. They got in.
You're talking about every year. You're talking about every year they're there, right? They're the shot.
And I think that begins with us in the year of 25. Where we start, can we get in the dance before 25? I believe so. But what I mean is, I'm talking about. So here's the deal. Let's call a spade a spade. Did anybody think Cincinnati had a chance to win their game once they got in?
No.
Besides Cincinnati fans, right? Did anybody believe Michigan had a chance to win their game?
Man, not really. Some did.
But what? The majority were Michigan fans, right? And so, Lord, I'm going to say this. I'm going to slap myself before everybody else does. Hold up. if we got in next year, besides the Miami fan base, do people think we got enough in the tank? Let's say we win the ACC championship. To your scenario, Tyler Van Dyke's on the 30. 3 minutes left. We're down by 4. He's got to get it across the goal line. And he does with 3 seconds remaining. And Borregales kicks a squib kick. His ball is on the ground. They recover from around. Time runs out. Blah, blah, blah. We win it. ACC champion. We get pushed in. Outside of the Miami Hurricane fan base, how many people do you think that we're going to win that first round game?
It'll be small.
And that's what I mean about not winning team, but an elite team. Now, by 2025, when we get in that dance, people are going to be saying, yeah, well, them Canes got it. Them Canes got it.
Well, I don't think you're wrong. I think they're coming faster than you think they are.
Okay. I like
I don't know if you play any poker at all. You play Texas Hold'em?
I do.
I mean, have you ever seen all in more than this? I mean, they're all in. I mean, he said it right from the get-go. They got the coaches, they got the money, the state. I mean, they're doing everything, right? They're players, recruiting, transfer portal, driving these players. It's coming faster than that.
They are, listen, they are all in. But here's the thing. All of that stuff is great, but you got to have the warm bodies on the field or who does it. You know, right. The beautiful uniforms, the $100 million facilities, the neuroscientists that come in, the guys that can look at their fingerprints and tell me how good of a player he's going to be, the dude that give toenail massages. All of that is great, but you got to play on the football field. You got to play, because you don't think Alabama, Georgia, Clemson have these same resources? Of course they do. And they still all don't. Ohio State, think about Ohio State. And I've said this before. If Ryan Day does not get in the dance this year, his ass might be on the hot seat. He might be gone. He might be gone. No, but what I'm saying is, even though we're catching up to what everybody has, but for the people who already have it, it's not a guaranteed W. Like all of the, bro, Ryan Day's receiving core and all of the defensive players he's been getting, and they're not in the final dance, bro. Like, oh my God. And I don't know how, I don't know how Ohio State is not in this thing every year with the amount of talent they have.
The Clemson quarterback, is it going to be Ukulele? Is he going to be the starter?
From my understanding, I believe, I may be wrong, to the expert chat here, let me know. Somebody said, Coach, you tripping. No, I'm not tripping, bro. I know, I feel you. I listen, I love the fan of Battle Tested Kane said, Coach, I'm tripping. When I get off this call, please call in Battle Tested Kane. I would love to hear from you. But I don't want to pronounce his name, DJU, because I hate doing that to people's names. Right. He's supposed to be the projected starter. And if not, Klubernick, if I'm saying it right, if I say his last name, may come in and back him up. I looked at their schedule. I looked at Klubernick's schedule, and yeah, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I looked at Ohio State. Bro, these dudes went 13-1. COVID year. I'm sorry, 3-0 when he takes over. Ryan Day. 13-1, Fiesta Bowl and loss. 7-1 during the COVID year. The college football championship in COVID year and lost. And then they went 11-2 to the Rose Bowl. Didn't even get in because they lost to Michigan at the very end. Oh. Somebody say Ryan Day. I'm not saying he is going anywhere, but bro, how many times you gonna go to the dance and we can't get over that hump?
Well, I mean, they got the QB too, right?
Yeah. Yeah, bro. Like, they got so much. When I say they got so much talent, like they got so much talent. Klubnik, yes, thank you, Baby Shaq. Klubnik, Cade Klubnik, I believe his name is. To say now, I'm talking crazy. I feel you, but anyway, yeah, that's just how I feel. That's my personal opinion about it.
Right.
I know it takes time. It takes time to build these bodies. It takes time to get guys right. It takes time. You know, I've been hearing about Nigel Kelly. Nigel Kelly killing it right now. And I'm so happy for that young man. That's what I'm talking about. But now he's got to get game ready. See, he may be getting how do I say this? Camp ready, right? He knows how John Campbell, he knows how Zion Nelson, he knows how those guys defend him. But you got to be able to translate that now week in and week out to brand new opponents that you only saw on film. And that takes time. That takes time. No, I'm just saying, and that kind of stuff takes time to learn.
It's going to come faster because of the way things have changed, though. Because Miami lost a couple of recruits this cycle, right? You know, a couple guys.
Mm-hmm.
If Miami has a big year, those guys are going to be rethinking their choices.
So let me ask you this: you say, remember, we're talking about not winning, but elite status. And elite status to me says that you are not the underdog in this. You are always the favorite when it comes to the Vegas picks. You are the favorite to win these games. Of course, you're going to have some people go against you. But what I'm saying is you come in as the favorite. You're telling me it's going to come faster. How much faster? 24? 23? But we're already in 22.
Right.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you say it again.
24. 24.
24? Okay. I mean, that's fair. I'll go with that.
And it's going to start with a lot of wins this year, though. They got to win a lot of games this year. Not just 9 either, by the way.
I'll take that. I mean, okay. So that means 22 this year, we're going to win games. 23, we're going to be what? So let me ask you this. What's your prediction this year?
They're going to win the ACC championship.
All right. I love it. Next year, what?
Clemson in the ACC championship game with 1 loss.
Okay. So you beat them in the championship. You make it to the Final Four. What happens in the Final Four?
You lose.
Okay. You lose first round. Cool. I get it. Right. What happens second year? 23 year.
Well, then the ACC changed around. Now you have to just start winning championships and winning and beating Clemson. You got to beat Clemson to keep beating them, right?
Well, no, you're still going to have you're still going to have the ACC. You're just going to have, it won't be divisions like the Coastal and the Atlantic.
Right, but Clemson is the measuring stick for the league they're in.
Right, so you're saying we'll win the Coastal. You're saying we're going to win this year. You're saying we'll win the Coastal as well as the ACC championship. Next year we'll win the ACC championship
and be in the Final Four again.
Final Four again. Then what happens in the Final Four?
Well, I mean, maybe you win a game.
Okay, so you win a game, make it to the Natty, possibly win, possibly lose, 50-50 shot, cool. And then 25, you just skyrocket through that thing.
Well, the problem is the guys that are coming in the 23 class, the real guys, the Maui Goas and the Jaden Rashad, those guys, will be real players, big-time players that will be taking you to the next level.
In year what?
2024.
24, okay. Gotcha.
I think you're right. I think it's just coming fast. I think it's because of the transfer and because of recruiting and the way people can move around, and Miami's got the talent. It's going to come faster than you think because I've never seen it all in my life like this. They never did anything the last, money and coaches and players and everybody's bought in. I mean, it's all in.
Hey, listen, man. What's your name? I missed your name. What's your name? John, all right. I called you man on this head. But John, listen, where you calling from? Well, Jersey. Oh, yeah, you called him before. You've called him before. Yes. So, John, listen. So real quick, I'm going to say this and I'm going to get some more callers in. But so here's my thing. It's almost like going to the roulette table. I just learned how to play roulette, believe it or not, like, all the strategies and stuff. I play on my phone, so it don't really count. Because I bet it all the time, lose it. And all I got to do is wait 5 minutes and I get another 6,000 coins. So I'm good. But I go in. And I put all 6,000 on black just so I could get 12,000. Right?
Right.
The thing is, if I lose it all, I just got to wait 5 minutes to get 6,000 back. Here we going all in, baby. Hey, we going all in, baby. You better have some production, cuz if not, boy.
I'm gonna call you after the ACC championship game.
Mm-hmm. Please do, please.
And we'll recap that game, how they beat them.
I love it.
Yeah. All right, man.
I love it.
Thanks, bud.
John, thanks for calling in from New Jersey, man. Appreciate it. All right. That was a great call, man. That's a good call, man. All right, let me see what time it is. 8:08. All right, let me go through this. Well, I had to wait. Got a phone call calling in. Oh, gosh. 239 area code. Talk to us, caller.
Hey, Keyshawn, Coach. What's up, man?
What's up with you, man? Talk to me.
Hey, Coach Hayes, man. I don't know if everybody gonna want to hear this, but what is everybody talking about, man? Listen, I don't know
what do you mean?
Dude, John was talking about, but a lot of these Canes fans it's either like we y'all praising them to the utmost, or y'all just hating on them to the worst. We are not going to the college football playoff this year. Like, Mario came, yes, but it's a process. Everybody wants to, Mario's here. Y'all got to understand it's a process, man. We not going I'm going to just tell you like this, Coach Hayes. I'm going to tell you what I believe.
Okay.
I think that the Texas A&M game might be a lot closer than people think, but I think we still lose that one, and I think we lose to Clemson and Death Valley. I think first of all, we have to get to the ACC championship before we can before we can just think that we're going to win the ACC and go to the playoffs. We haven't shown it yet. You feel me? So, like, one, I do believe Texas A&M and Clemson are better than us, but we are not winning the ACC championship and just walking into the playoffs this year. I think that the 24 class is a more reasonable prediction, but even then, Rashada's not going to come in and start immediately. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be Jake Garcia's probably second year starting. Rashada will probably start the year after, but it's not just going to happen this year. It's a process. And everybody wants to speed this up just because Mario's here. John is saying all this stuff. Oh, call me when we win. We're not going to do it this year. This year is the stepping stone of what's to come.
I totally agree with you. You know what's hard, man, is that, and this is why I don't have an expectation, nor do I have a prediction. Because if you have a prediction, you seem to form yourself in expectation. And everybody knows I coach. That's why I'm Coach Hayes, and I look at things from a coach's perspective. And I know what the inner workings, right, of things, right? People see a Ferrari and it's fast. But what makes it fast? There's a lot of different parts inside of that car that makes it fast. Most people can't name it. They just call it the engine. But there are certain, I don't know much about cars. This might be the worst analogy ever I could pick, but it's certain cams and gear shifts and all the stuff that goes in there. And it's the same thing with football. People look at a program and it's pretty on the outside. We're shooting $100 million facilities and we got this and unlimited monies and so forth and so on. But there's certain things that have to go on that takes time in order to take place, in order for those things, for those outside things to magnify what's really going on the inside. I hope that makes sense. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Prime example, I'm back to my Ferrari. What if I gave you a rusted out, bummed out, dented up Ferrari and I bring you in a brand new one, freshly painted, candy apple red, nice rims, but they got the same exact engine, same mechanics. Most people are going to pick the shiny one, right? Right?
Yeah, you're right.
Because of what it looks like on the outside. But the inside is what really makes it work. And that's what people have to understand. That those facilities, those all of that stuff is great. And it's a part of the process. I'm not knocking the process. But you have to build the core of this thing first in order for those things to help magnify what the core does. I hope all that makes sense. Once that core is built, once they've been in the games, people have to realize these players have to also have to know how to win games and also have to learn how not to lose games. See, there's a process in learning how to win football games, but there's also a process in learning how not to lose football games. That doesn't happen until you play games. That doesn't happen. I hate to say this. That doesn't happen on Green Tree Field. It's instructed how to happen on Green Tree Field. But that happens at Hard Rock and all of the different stadiums they're going to play in for these next couple of years. Whether it's the environment, whether it's snowing, whether it's raining, whether it's cold, whether somebody got the stomach flu, whether somebody is out sick, whether so many different factors that go into this deal that people have to understand these deals.
Exactly.
So those are the things I'm saying. Talk to me, baby.
You know what's crazy though? The reason why I say that, and I'm not saying a lot of people in the comments are saying, "Oh, you never know, we could be the team." Look, I'm not saying we can't be, but if looking at you guys, I feel like a lot of the Kings fans are so unrealistic. Like we get a coach and it's, "Oh, now we're gonna win the Natty this shit." Like, and there's nothing wrong with believing that because there could be that team. You know what I'm saying? But everybody had all this hype, the same thing last year, and real Kings fans knew we were not beating Alabama last year. We were not. And it's not because, they were trying to hype up the stat. We had 90% of, starters returning. You had to be realistic. It takes a minute and it doesn't take 5 years all the time. It could take 1 year. Michigan State reloaded this year and had a solid team, but they didn't go to the playoff, And I'm not saying we're going to be bad, but I honestly believe with all my heart, I think that our best possible, season is us going 9-2. That's in my, prediction, our best season. But I honestly believe we go 10-2. But I honestly believe we go 9-3. I think we lose to Clemson. I think we lose to Texas A&M in a close one, and I think we might give away a Virginia or a Virginia Tech or a Pitt, one of those games, one of those trap games. But it's gonna take some time. And then, once we get at, finish the season ranked, win the bowl game at the end, finish on a good note, don't just, we're going to the playoff. And then when it doesn't happen, fire Mario, cause even if we don't get a recruit, we lost Jaden Bonsu, everybody, fire Mario, we're not recruiting anymore. They praise them and then they panic. Y'all got to trust the process, man. Like you said, Coach, it takes time.
No, it does. It does. It's not going, and to John's point, who called in, the transfer portal is a gift and a curse. To his point, the transfer portal may speed up this process, but the transfer portal can also hinder this process. And I'm going to tell you why. If you're not careful in vetting these players in the transfer portal, they can destroy your program. And let me explain why I say this. It's no different than when guys transfer, like, in high school, a kid transfer from this school to that school and this school to that school, may be a great talent. But he can have such an influence on a team that it becomes a hindrance. He can tear his team down, or he can build a team up. I'm not saying it can go either way. So Coach Cristobal, which I'm not saying he won't do, but I'm just telling you what the transfer portal brings with it. It brings good and bad. Now you have to decipher what's good, what's bad through your vetting process. Same thing you do when you do recruiting. The transfer portal can bring great guys who are looking for a better opportunity at a bigger program for whatever reason. But it also brings guys that, it don't work out well. That coach don't like me. He this, that, and the other. Woo, 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 woo. Right? And guess what happens? It tears your program down. I hate doing this, but I'm going to do it just to use it as an illustration. So nobody snip this thing and put it on the internet. And you always got to give disclaimers up in here. Ajay Hall from Alabama. I don't know the reason He got kicked off Alabama's team, goes to Texas, and gets arrested. Now, from my understanding, people may look at why he got arrested. He got arrested because he took the boot off of his car that the police put on there. Right? Most people look at it, oh, not a big deal. It took the boot off his car. Blah, blah, blah. But now you're looking at a young man who makes bad decisions. That's what I'm talking. Today it's a boot. Tomorrow it may be something else. And for him, first of all, you just got to Texas, bro. You got that many tickets that they put a boot on your car. First of all. Second of all, you didn't have enough thought to say that when they put the boot on my car, they took down the license plate of who owns the vehicle. They know where the boots are. They probably even have GPS in them now. And I'm going to take it off because I think I can. And you think these people ain't going to do nothing about it? See, those are the kind of people, and this is for illustration purposes, that can come in there and destroy your program. This is a prime example. Prime example. You haven't even played a game yet, dog. And you come in and you're already becoming, you got us in the newspaper already. Because you make bad decisions. Just what it is. And then you take a guy like somebody put in it, Derek King. Derek King did an excellent job. Comes in, transfer, face of the program, no big deal, blah, blah, blah. So it works both ways. The person just has to make sure that they are, when I say the person, the coaches and the coaching staff have to make sure they vet these players properly because they can catapult your program or they can derail your program. Either way.
Hey, Coach, real quick, I just want to say one last point before I get off.
Sure.
I see a lot of the comments and they're saying, what's the point of being realistic? The point of being realistic is that, and it's not, Coach, it's not a lot of the people in this, in your feeds, but like when they make a post or, fan pages, the comments, everybody is always, it's either the highest of the high with us or the lowest of the lows. And I'm just trying to send a message like, y'all, we got to be realistic. You know what I'm saying? We have to look at our team and look at other teams because even with the transfer portal, right, we could get as many players as we did this year every year. But look at what Alabama does. They're always going to do the same thing, like over and over. They're going to reload. Georgia, reload, as well as recruit. So they're going to get better too. It's not like we just going to come and take a title from them boys and they just going to stop getting recruits.
So here's my point. So here's my point. I know it's about a 10-second delay. I don't know if you can see the screen while you're on the phone with me. So Music City Kane says, this caller spoke logical sense. This is going to sum up everything you're going through right now. Are you ready? This is what fandom is. Are you ready? Music City Kane says, this caller spoke logical sense. Great call. The very next comment, Daryl Harvey says, Music City, we don't want no dang logic. That's it. That's it in a nutshell right there for you, bro. That's it in a nutshell for you right there.
They don't think. They just be talking, and then when they sound like idiots, they try to make it seem like we saying something stupid. Look at the facts, bro. Like, know your football before you.
No, but not even that.
Talk about it.
But you're not going to win this battle. I've come to learn.
Exactly.
I see. Listen, he said I was being sarcastic. I understand, but Daryl, and I know you were being sarcastic, Daryl. But you know how many
a lot of those people are.
Thank you. Though a lot of the people that say that, Daryl, are not sarcastic. They don't care about logic. Mario Cristobal, he drinks cafe con leche. He's from Miami. He speaks Spanish for real and English. He played for Miami. He won national championships. We should have a national championship by tomorrow. And they believe that. And so, Daryl, to your point, I know you were just talking, and I understand, but I used you again as an illustration to say, bro, people don't believe. Oh, they gonna go head over heels, bro.
Exactly.
All right. So, man, I appreciate you, dog. Let me go ahead and get a few more callers in before I get up out of here. It's been super fun, and I want to answer. 863 Kane had a point.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
All right. Thanks a lot, man. All right. Real quick in the building. For those that I think 863 Kane say he went to the website, this is why I'm having to do it this way, right? I need some help, y'all. I tried to get it done. I was trying to do it myself. It didn't work. I ran out of time. So if you are interested in joining the Fantasy Football League, all you have to do, the Fantasy Football League right here, all you have to do is join the Cash App. All right? Cash App is $$ Coach Hayes Football with my logo right here. Okay? It's $25 donation. In the memo section, put your email address that you want me to send the invite to. I will send it to you within a 24-hour period. Most of you all will get it tonight. You can start building your teams, and you can go from there. Caller, give me 1 second. So I want to make sure we're not full either. We had 12 spots, and I think we're only down to about 4 more spots right quick. Let me make sure. 1, 7. We down to 3 more spots, guys. We down to 3. We down to 3 more spots. So we only have 3 more spots till we fill, man. That's awesome. And we'll send all the information out to you within a 24-hour period. Caller, talk to us. Give us your name. Where you calling from?
Man, Coach, it's Timothy, man. I just got a call in. Great fucking show with the commitment, man.
Oh, thank you, man. Listen, let me tell you something, man. Timothy, thank you, man. I appreciate that as always. Let me tell y'all, I'm not going to get into too many details. For those who know, I'll discuss it at a later date. Well, boy, hey, it was a David and Goliath situation, bro. And just know David won. Huh? I threw my stone and hit him right between the eyes because Coach wasn't playing that. We put too much work in. And, man, Cedric Baxter, I have to tell you, is a great young man. You know, he picked Texas. Yeah. I'm happy for him. I'm not sure if you guys had a chance to see that commitment video, but I was a part. He wanted me to part of me being that process of putting it together. So I helped him. But you saw I had a cameo in there. Even though I knew he was going to Texas, I was throwing the U up in the video. I don't know if you guys had a chance to see it. But anyway, thank you, man, for that. I appreciate it.
Man, no problem, man. I had to call because I had to give you props. That was a great show. I loved the little fact when his dad told you to get the box. Thought that was a nice little.
And you know what?
I like that.
You know what's funny, Timothy? A lot of people, and here's the funny thing about this. It's amazing. This is what I was just telling the previous callers about fans. A lot of people, like, they see things and they don't really understand it. This is their day. This is what they wanted to do. Coach Hayes had nothing to do with it. So I'm here to help facilitate your day. And that's what I did. The second thing, when I went to the commercial break, you heard me say, hey, we're going to take a quick break for our sponsors.
Yeah.
People went off on me. Like in the stands.
Crazy.
But you want to know why? How am I any different than 247? How am I any different than anybody else? Bro, they go for a whole minute and they're getting thousands and thousands of dollars for their Home Depot and Toyota commercials, and nobody cursed them out. Like, this is what I was trying to tell people about fandom. They look at the little guy and say, oh, no, you don't deserve to get paid. Y'all don't know how much work goes into that. And that payment got nothing. That went into editors and paying people and cameras. Like, people don't understand that. And it ain't what y'all thought it was. Like, these 247 making thousands and thousands of dollars on there.
Oh, yeah.
And nobody questioned it. That 30 seconds, by the time they finished typing what they had to type, I was already back on the screen.
Me, you was.
Wasn't I? I was already back on the screen.
I can't. You was. I can't complain. It was like I said, it was great. I don't know how people were complaining, to be honest with you, because you're 100% right. If you go to watch a 247 or CBS Sports, it's like, hey, we're about to show this kid, and they'll show the kid. He'll talk for like 2 seconds, like, all right, well, after this commercial break, we're gonna have you pick you where you're gonna go, and it's like 3-minute commercial break, and it's like, okay, well, why'd you go to the kid if we're gonna have a commercial break?
Right. But you do that because you give people time to get on.
Oh, exactly.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It's
and bro, you get that ad revenue. And
how many people watch TV? The climax of the television show, right before the dude puts the knife into the girl's chest, they cut the commercial. Like, bro, like people understand this is nothing. And here go the funny thing. I'm gonna spill the beans. I know people say don't say it. You know what I made on YouTube off that video? I say this so people understand. Stop tripping. You know how much I made on that video? Guess how much YouTube paid me for that video? 15,000. It's at 16,000 views. You know how much YouTube paid for that video?
$60.
Damn, you close. $54.39. $54.39, and I'm finna pay taxes on that with a W-2 come January. What I'm saying is, relax.
Exactly. I thought it was awesome. That's why I had to call to give you your flowers, because you get enough hate.
Thank
shit
you,
was
man.
fun. I know the family loved it.
We get a chance to talk to the parents. We get a chance for a mother to say what she wanted to say to her son. Listen, and see, people don't know their relationship. They are very tight. And for him to go all the way to Texas, like he's not going to Miami. He's not going to Florida, or, like she's 3 hours down the road. He's going to Texas. These are the things I'm saying. Like, why not give them a chance? They've been doing this since they were 5 years old. Give them an opportunity. Let's build a platform for these kids. Let's give them more than 4 minutes. 4 minutes.
That's right.
I appreciate
you. And then the crowd don't even get to get involved. Like, you had, Cedric was able to get the crowd involved there, and then his family, and a lot of that stuff gets thrown out the window when you just got a cameraman there to film for 20, CBS Sports. And
oh, listen, they pulled up with $1 million van now. They had all type of equipment. Listen, They tried it. And my thing is, listen, ain't gonna be no big bank take little bank here. I'm gonna tell you that right now. If I'm involved with it, this is what we're gonna do. And I'll talk about that at a different venue. But I'm just saying that at the end of the day, we gotta support people, man. Like we're talking about, bro. Like you said, they'll go on a break for 3 minutes, and people will sit right there patiently, won't say a word.
No,
because that's what expected.
They won't even bat a damn eyelash.
Yeah.
They'll sit there content and pleased, like, oh yeah, when we come back from this 3-minute commercial, we're gonna get the commitment.
We're gonna get the commitment, but guess what? We're gonna get this. We're gonna get these couple thousand from these sponsors.
Yep,
bro. Same thing. It was a dude in the row, in the row talking about, dang, Cole, you got commercial? I said, you ain't say nothing when them other companies be having commercial. You know what he looked at me and said? Coach, you right.
You right.
So yeah, that's up, man. I'm about to get hot. Coach about to get on his cane juice.
Oh shit, man.
I'm just saying, Timothy, come on, bro. Like, and this is what I'm talking about, supporting. Thank you guys for everybody putting the comments in there. Thank you, man. Great job.
Man,
thank
you. Like button, man. There's 372 watching. Smash that like, man.
Smash the button. It's free. Guess what? You don't take no commercial break for that. Matter of fact, let's go to commercial right now. How about that? So everybody talking they trash.
Run that thing.
Hey, Alex Tabio, you about to get you a commercial break right now. Get that thing.
Coach.
Hey, we'll be right back after these 30 seconds. A place to call home is everybody's dream. It's time to turn that dream into a reality. It starts with finding the right home loan. Alex Tabio from Certified Home Loans will help you achieve that dream. He specializes in FHA, VA, conventional, and jumbo loans, as well as reverse mortgages. Don't let your dreams turn into a nightmare. Reach out to Alex Tabio today at 305-205-1697 for a free consultation. All right, we back. How about that, y'all? You know what I'm saying? Hey, they talking about, hey, they say, yes, sir. Let's go, baby. Studio One Live. Big shout out to Alex Tabio in the building. Anyway, man, I just like to have fun with it, man. But, hey, man, yeah, we want, listen, if you guys know more people that want to do these commitments, hashtag commit with Coach. I saw your tweet. I believe you put a tweet or the comment earlier that says commit with Coach Timothy. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that earlier,
Coach,
man.
That's right.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
We got to do it right.
Somebody said, I thought that was
last night before I get out of here, just to keep you up, because Troy Salato in that video. You said someone keep you updated. I don't know if you heard that boy tore his ACL at practice yesterday. So
who is it? Who?
It was unfortunate. Troy Stellato
from Clemson,
the wide receiver from where did he go to high school down there in Florida?
He went to Cardinal Newman, but he wouldn't end up going to Clemson.
Yeah. He tore his ACL yesterday. Unfortunately, he was making big strides until non-contact injury. Unfortunate.
Wow. Yeah, Troy Stellato was tough, man. He went to Cardinal Gibbons. Cardinal Gibbons, I believe, was the school he was at. They read in something. Cardinal Gibbons, yes. I said Cardinal Newman.
Gibbons, yep, out of Fort Lauderdale.
Cardinal Newman.
Yeah.
Yes.
He was making strides, and I forget what exactly drill he was doing, but he tore non-contact.
Listen, man, I had a quarterback tear his whole ACL in warm-ups pregame. Just, you pre-practice, just 1, 2, 3, just throwing on air, just every day. Blew his whole leg out. Didn't step in a hole, nothing, just twisted it and was done.
And Daryl Harvey, you asked me earlier if it was a D lineman. No, Xavier Thomas twisted his ankle at the scrimmage. He'll be back by week 3 or 4, so he's fine.
Jeez. I see. This is what people understand, that injury bug. It'd be interesting to find out, too, in the scrimmage. We didn't even talk about the scrimmage, but I think we lost 2 people in the scrimmage. I think we lost 2 people.
Hey, it's rough because, like, last year, people don't understand. Clemson only had 3 wide receivers on our roster by the end of the year. So injury bugs was a very bad thing. And, like, Notre Dame, I was seeing they lost their starting wide receiver to a ACL too, and they only got 4 wide receivers on their roster from here out. So it's like, it's going to get tough.
Wow. Hey, Timothy, I think I got a son out there, Timothy. I know you're a Clemson fan. Coach done traveled the world all over. But there's a young man on here named Kyle Hayes Jr. And if he's Kyle Hayes Jr., that means I'm Kyle Hayes Sr. He said, my son said, get them likes up.
Yeah, you heard the man. Get them likes up.
I guess I got to Junior out there.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, there's a difference between finding out stuff every day and finding out that kind of news. I hope he over 18. I hope he over 18. Ain't got to pay no child support. That's funny, man. But listen, man, I appreciate you, Timothy. Hold on.
Mama says stop playing.
My mama said stop playing, Big Kyle.
That's funny.
Oh, God. Tell your mama I'm that baby's pappy. Oh, my goodness. Somebody said I'm freezing up. Am I freezing up?
Yeah, just a bit.
Am I back? Am I good? Am I good?
A little choppy.
I wonder why it's choppy.
Like, it looks a little distorted. Like, it's not, the video not choppy. Like, we see you fine, it's just a little distorted. It's like the quality dropped, like the 460p or something.
I don't know. I'm plugged in. It's not like I'm plugged in.
I have no clue.
It's storming outside, but I don't know. Maybe it jumped back up. Is it good now? Let me know if it's good.
I just refreshed myself, though.
I don't know. It should be good. I don't know. Maybe it's me. Is it back good, guys?
Looking good.
King Kyle. Hey, that's your baby Pat. That's your pappy right there, Kyle Hayes Jr. King Kyle. That's your daddy right there, not me. But anyway, like I say, Timothy, man, I appreciate your supporting always, man. Hey, I'm going to get some more of these guys going. We got to do some more WREs, but I'm getting back to work and a lot going on, man. So it's hard to do that. The recording, the editing, the live shows, going to work, doing this, and still trying to, eat. So it's tough.
Hey, that's true. Stay on that grind. We here to support, Coach.
I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, man.
Stay up.
We'll see y'all in the ACC championship, baby. We'll see them in the ACC championship. All right, real quick, big shout out. I just had a big dono. Where you go, Reggie? I just saw you. Here we go. Reggie in the building says, go dog. Reggie, I need you to jump into this fantasy league right here. We got 3 spots left from last time I checked. I need you to jump into this fantasy league, Reggie. $25 donation. Send it to the Cash App. We'll do a live draft. You get to come in, pick your players. You can pick all your Georgia players, all of them you want. we still gonna whoop that and make it happen. But anyway, he says, "Go dog, going to take more than just hard work. The championship still goes through the SEC until further notice." I hear you. That makes sense. But that fantasy championship can go through you if you sign up today, Reggie. I love it. And Brother Jay Blaze in the building with the $9.99. Thank you, man. Brother Jay Blaze also has joined the fantasy league, so we're gonna make that happen as well. I may not even have to advertise this thing on Twitter. Hell, I may open up two of these deals to see what's going on. Hold on, Reggie. What else you done did? Huh? You done did too much, Reggie. Reggie done shot us $2. Oh, it's already there, Coach. Oh, my bad. There it is, Reggie. Enough said. He said, "Did Max get back in?" At Coach, I know he want to get back some get back from last year. I'm gonna have to be honest with you. I don't know if he got in or not. I just literally been trying to work on this all day, and I just ran out of time from the website standpoint. And so I just said, hey, I'm gonna just do it this way to make it happen. So hopefully I don't have enough people on here. I may have enough already. I may have to send some people some money back. Let me go through this now before I get another call in. Do me a tally sheet. So I may call your name in wrong. I mean, may call a name that I see up here, but just go with it. Shannon. I have a Shannon so far. Reginald, Norris, Larry, Alex, Brandon, Russell, Thomas, Michael, Coke Dog, Pops, and Jay Blaze. That's 12 people, bro. I'm gonna have to cut this off. We already got 12 people in there, man. So I'm gonna have to cut this off. So if anybody else try to jump in, I'm gonna have to send them their money back. Or I may have to open up some more slots. I'll find out later when I talk to my folks. But you will be receiving your email within the next 24 hours. So look at it and make it happen. Hey, Coach, do you take EBT? Yes, sir. I take EBT. I take it all. I take it all. So A63 Kane, we got you. I may have to find out, man, because Max was a good contender last year, man. So we may have to open it up and see, or we may have to open up 2 fantasy leagues and see what the deal is. But somebody said open up another one. I'll get in that one too. Oh, my God. Well, don't stop then. Keep loading it. If that's the case, we'll put you in 2 different ones, and we'll make it happen that way. Yeah, somebody said many slots you like, but man, it gets so crazy. Have so many games going. But anyway, listen, it is 8:40 right now. Coach is about to get up out of here. Thank you all for the love. I thank you. I appreciate you guys. We had a lot of fun tonight. A lot of people came by, checked in, and everything else. And we'll definitely make it happen. I'm going to be back here working on the backside, trying to get some more of these WREs done. It's been a lot shaking here, making it happen. If there are not any more words, I'll go ahead and cut this phone number off and close down this line so people don't call in. And so with all that being said, don't worry about the thing that's on the email. I'll take that off. We're done with that. And we'll see what we have to do in that sense. Ham 305, appreciate it. Says sent Cash App. Did I make it in the group of 12? We're going to find out right now. So I appreciate the 199. If it's that many people, hold on. Y'all going in right now. This is what I'm talking about. This is the kind of support we need out here, man. I appreciate that. If not, I'll look and see. We may open up another one. I may add 2 more slots. I don't know. I got to talk to my fantasy guru because I'm furthest from the fantasy guru. All right. Cool. What's your thoughts on the Little League shooting? I have not heard anything about it. Was that today? Was there a Little League? If there's a Little League shooting today, period. I don't care if it was today, yesterday, 10 years ago. That's crazy. That's crazy. And I've been in Miami, other places too, but I've been in Miami, dog. Them Little League games be out of control, man. Like, we talking about 8-year-olds, 9-year-olds, 10-year-old. Like, y'all betting money on 10-year-olds, dog. big money, and y'all willing to shoot and kill somebody over a game that nobody remembers. We got to do better, y'all, as a people, man. Straight up. But anyway, Vic, where you at, man? This is my man, Vic. Vic, what's up? Hey, Vic is my man right here. Listen, talking about a dude that knows some ball, Vic. We got to talk. Hit me up on Twitter, DM. My number's still the same. If you got it from way back when, call me, man. Hit me up. Let me know. All right. Vic Vassell in the building. If I'm not mistaken, Vic, I don't know if you guys still have your podcast where y'all do sports. Let me know. Chop it up. We'll talk. We'll pub it on here and everything else, man. But anyway, let me get off this deal. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. Much love. Kane Nation. Big things are coming. I got to get my countdown clock going too. I got it right over here, but hey, man, it's crazy out here right now. Coach trying to do a lot of things. But anyway, with all that being said, I appreciate you. Thank you all for the donations. And Coach Hayes will catch you at the 50-yard line. Peace.